We should have saved it. I was scared. That's a lot of damage. I should have had faith in topdeck.exe. Where I kill 2 blockers and then find the... Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time. While you're here, make sure to like the video to help support me and subscribe to the channel to support yourself, because at 35,000 subs in just 2,000 subscribers, less than actually, I'll be giving away a complete rare playset to the D&D expansion adventure Into the Forgotten Realms. So definitely subscribe to the channel, share it to your friends, and if you're looking for more information, you want to support the channel, join the community, the contests, the giveaways, the tournaments, all of that in the Discord link, description below, or easily just give it a Google. Hello, good game Linktree. I'm sure it'll come right up. Today, we have Izzet Giants in Standard 2022 version 2. We've got a couple of really slick adjustments that are really beneficial to the deck. We go 4-0 in Mythic, a little bit of undefeated shenanigans for you guys today. And yeah, we're gonna break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, try to get our camera fixed for the intro so we don't wreck it too bad. And we're gonna showcase all of those strategies and synergies in our gameplay footage, and then finally wrap up with our final thoughts on the deck and any community news that we may have, right? So again, thank you so much for your time and attention. Buckle up, get ready, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out that link tree. Let's go. All right, now I gotta adjust my camera the other way. I don't know what's going on. Those 2 frames maybe are opposite. So 22 Giants version 2 has a couple changes in the deck. Obviously, it's a 4.0 average mana value deck with 18 non-creatures, 19 creatures, 23 land. So we've dropped a land, as you can see already, and we've added 4 copies of Glasspool Mimic. So the reduction in land is mitigated because the Mimic can come in as a land, as the shore, right? We're a mid-range deck. We don't need to play our lands aggressively turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and have all of our mana untapped, being utilized. We can take a couple turns off, and at any point in those first few turns, slipping that Glasspool shore into play is no problem. So we actually come out in total with more available mana potentially than we had before. And one of the greatest things about Glasspool Mimic is when it enters the battlefield, copy another creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types, which is great. You can copy your Calamity Bearer to deal double damage. You can copy your Quakebringer for that 2 damage trigger, which is really cool. And you can even copy your Cyclone Summoner for the bounce effect, which is absolutely obnoxious. So that's what's new with the deck. We've also added an additional copy of Glimpse the Cosmos. This is a nice draw for the deck. We don't need too many copies of it because there's plenty of scrying in the deck. Invasion is going to scry 2. Battle of Frost and Fire is going to scry 3. All of these are bounceable to our hand with Cyclone Summoner to recast, right? We also have draw and discard available through Prismari Command, and plenty of draw through the Freezing Flame through excess combat damage, right? Whether, we hit them with a giant, we hit them with a squash, something like this, right? Keep in mind that Invasion I guess doesn't deal damage to creatures, but Battle of Frost and Fire is an enchantment, not a spell, because it's already in play. It's not going to trigger the Freezing Flame, but the command will, and the squash definitely will, as well as your other giants as they deal combat damage. With that being said, nothing really changes. Invasion of the Giants can help you ramp or reduce the cost of things like your Cyclone Summoner to reset play. And what's great about this is, we used to only have 4 copies of the Summoner, and we didn't really have too much of a problem drawing it. But now with the Glasspool Mimic, they don't stand a chance, you guys. You are going to be bouncing every single thing, every single turn. Of course, none of your own giants. And that's going to open up those attack lanes, allow you to smash in for a bunch of damage. So it's a pretty basic deck. Remember that if something bad does happen, you do have Hall of the Storm Giants as well, hopefully to close out the match. And, dealing chip damage through Quakebringer, that damage gets doubled through Calamity Bearer. Calamity Bearer will also double the damage that your giants do in combat, which is really, really good. There's not much to be said. Keep your attack lanes open, smash with the giants, and good luck winning all of your games with this deck. Let me know how it works out for you in the comments below. We'll showcase all of this now in the gameplay footage, and then we'll wrap up with my final thoughts and community news. Take care, enjoy, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the Linktree link. Enjoy. Our opponent plays first. We have nice land. We have some ramp. Some field presence. That is an enchantment. We can only destroy artifacts. We have a field wipe as well, which is great. Invasion of the Giants goes out. Scry 2 is always good. 2 copies of the Calamity Bearer to double our damage. How do you say no to that? It's so good. And we're going to get to cast 1 for 2 on the 3rd trigger of Invasion of Giants. This is very, very nice. C.R. McLovin. Great name. They're playing mono white. They have a snow, a cave, and a haven. We lose our 2 damage by revealing a giant. So I'm going to hold on. I think. Or should we do it right now? Let's do it now before they have protection. You know what I mean? So we're just going to blast the Skyclave, make a treasure. And we get a 2/2 token, just to kind of clog up the field for a few turns. Their 4th land. Haven's not active. Legion Angel is a good card. Oh my gosh. So there's just a string of those to deal with. At what point do we wipe? I don't know if they would be able to exile this ever. But I don't want to lose any of that. So let's put a Calamity Bearer out and see what happens to it. Another Skyclave Apparition, most likely. Clarion Spirit and then a Skyclave Apparition. Or they dump into Paladin class. Sparring Regiment's pretty good too. Very good with the Legion Angel. So that means we have to Battle of Frost and Fire next turn, because this is out of control. Right? We can't have anything touch 5 toughness, because we only do 4. Clean it up. We hit for 6. Decent swing, but we're going to need a lot more. Down to 4 mana again. We scry 3, and then we get to draw later on if we grab a land, because, you know, it has to be 5 or greater. Right now we're only playing 4 drops. I guess this mana, this is a 6 drop, right? So that would help us draw. Spirit. And then they exile our bearer. Binder into the hand. Taking the summoner, I bet. So we're still on thin ice. We're not out of the woods yet. Squash is great. Summoner's good, but it's like so far away is the thing. Right? We get the land, that's great. I already have everything I need. I think 4, 5, 6, 7. It can go underneath. We're gonna take 4, 5 damage unless we kill this thing. And we already have the ground blocked. say let's just go for it. And now we can swing in. They're going to use the token as a chump block because that's so much damage. A double block. Actually don't mind cleaning up the field a bit. Right? The monk is fine, and then another angel, I assume. Exiling the Quakebringer. Okay, that's good. So we get the 3-2. We're at 5 lands, 6 off the top. We can play Calamity Bearer, and they're out of juice. That seems really odd to me. It's an amazing block for us. Mountain goes out. This is only a 4-drop. We could take a draw here. Draw 2, discard 1. I already know our next draw, and we just are fine with waiting for it. So let's chill out. The Haven is available. The Dragon is available as well. No, it needs 1 more land. Skyclave on Calamity Bearer, very nice. Yeah, that's good. Big hit. Those angels are going to be annoying. Let's bounce it all back. Pretty good mana value there. This is a 4-4, remember, right? And then we've got a good draw off the top. Potentially a double draw as well. And we have removal. Instant speed, preferably on a land, but you never know. We need some really nice top decks here to close out. The monk is out. Angel is out. The flyer is great. Let's take the draw. Cyclone Summoner in hand for next turn. Thank you. I still think we fry it. Let's take this other draw first. Battle of Frost and Fire will help as well. Let's swing in with everything. We just killed a Legion Angel straight up. Let's end our turn. We're tapped. What are they playing? If they activate the land, we dominate it. Grandmaster of Flowers. Is this Planeswalker? Okay.
I will not tolerate evil in this realm.
Can't attack. You jerk.
I shall not let you harm.
That's all right. Paladin class. I guess we just take it. It's unpleasant. Right, I don't enjoy that, but it is what it is, man. That's a good cleanup. We get to scry, and then, you know, we have the Summoner just to bounce the wipe back to our hand, and against an aggro deck, that should be Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap, as far as I'm concerned. Getting around those Legion Angels is hard, but thankfully we're able to do it here. We basically wipe the field and scry 3 for a good long time. So this brings yet another Angel into play, into the fold. My turn, we wipe and hit for lethal. Good game. Opponents go first, keeping 7. We have a Mimic. Could be good. That's this deck's secret sauce. Hall of Storm Giants in play, and for 7 land, this can become a 7/7 with Ward 3, I believe. Yeah. So that's always fun. We can take a draw. We have Battle of Frost and Fire. Invasion of Giants is good, but Prismari Command might be better. Right, making a treasure, draw 2, discard 2, and even potentially doing damage, but we do have the wipe for that. So that should be fine. I Twitch, going pretty wide, 3 cards left in hand. Of course, the Twitch does learn. Hit for 1. Ooh, ay caramba! You leave me alone, bro. I don't feel a need to rush into Battle of Frost and Fire with Prismari Command. I think we can just hold out. Three cards in hand. 6 available mana. It blacks the Vexing Pest. When it dies, gain 4 life. Pests, bats, snakes, and insects. +1/+1. The creepy crawly lord of old. That's 4. I mean, we could just do a nice squash and get a draw. I really just like the idea of going wide and top decking a land, but we should probably grab a land the old-fashioned way. Just make sure we set up our next turn. Perfect. And now we have 3 mana. It's not really a lot. We don't need to make the treasure. We could just squish something. Let's pass our turn. Play relatively defensive posture here. We keep a lot of things at bay. Really? Let's just take the draw. We should probably save that for their Faceless Haven. That's an afterthought, lol. We'll find another. We get a nice draw. They gain their 4 life. We take the 2 damage. Land out. I'm pretty sure this is just a pretty groovy field wipe. We have the Freezing Flame in play. This isn't a giant spell, it's an enchantment. So, you know, we don't get the draw from the flame. That would be cool. That would be very cool, but unfortunately, no. The Exhibition. We'll hit for 3 here. We're open to their Haven, but I am betting on an Exhibition. Field Trip, Haven's tapped. I don't know if that's what they wanted. They learn, which is good. And they're going to destroy our enchantment here. Limiting our scry and draw effect. It's not bad. And that's their turn. Land in play. 6 available mana. We could deal 6 damage or really set up our next turn. Let's set up our next turn with a scry. Take 6 damage down to 20. It'd be 5 damage the other way potentially. But we can play this later. It's not that big of a deal. I'd rather take the Scry 2. We have 6 mana. Invasion can go. Squash isn't actually that bad. It deals with the land. We'll need that for later. Here comes the exhibition, and we're pretty wide, 16 life. Not super threatening. We deal 2 damage, you know, nothing crazy. And, land in play. Let's glimpse for a field wipe here. Right, Battle of Frost and Fire. Coming right at ya. We still have 5 available mana to cast it. They have 2 mana up. Must be removal in hand. Flunk. For -3. Ouch. You jerk. It's not a field wipe. We'll take it, whatever. We may as well just go in deep. We could double squish. Pass our turn. We might need to take out the land. We do have a cost reduction on our next giant. This will be cast for 3. Oof, we cannot counter enchantment or destroy enchantment. That might be problematic. Where is our Cyclone Summoner? I need you. I'll make a treasure. I have faith in our draw. And I don't really need to lose anything in our hand. It's not like we have a bunch of dud lands or anything. Alright, they're gonna sack that for a draw. Skeleton Town. Our turn. Quakebringer out. We have 2 removal spells. Just playing defensively. I might let this one through. Field trip for a Learn. The Learn's good. They probably grab another mascot. Right? Makes the most sense. Here, Cyclone Summoner, 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 Summoner. It's, ooh, wow. Good for you. Goodness gracious. We just clean those up, because why wouldn't we? We should have saved it. I was scared. That's a lot of damage. I should have had faith in topdeck.exe. Right, kill 2 blockers and then find the exact answer you needed. This is lethal. Oh! Good game. Double damage on a 5-hitter. Ay caramba. I guess that works too. Our opponent plays first. Land looks nice. We can discard our second Freezing Flame, I guess. Best bet. I think. I don't know. Not like I do this every day. Right, Simba? How are you doing? No, you're not in frame. Well, you're kind of in frame. The very back of your head on the corner. You'll be fine. Bear, come on the desk if you want to be on camera. Okay, so this is life gain. If they play turn 3 Valkyrie, I'm going to freak out. We can stop their life gain, but not for a bit. Turn 2 Innkeeper, turn 3 Valkyrie. Omega Psi. So, right out of the gate, 2 damage. Draw 2, discard 2. One flame goes. Does the other command go, or just a land? The command can make a treasure. We have to get rid of this Valkyrie as soon as possible. We can cast it for 2. So not next turn. Up to 23. I guess, doesn't matter. Same either way. Alright, so we stop the life gain at 24. We still take a big hit, and now we need to find a field wipe. We're still in a really bad spot. Right? Whoa, okay. On a 15. Okay. Whoops, that was supposed to be a red source. Cheese and crepes. I'm gonna squash this. I love it. Could have had the freezing flame out, but I really do like just stacking the Quakebringer at this point. Or should we keep removing their creatures? Simba, settle down. What are you crying about? I don't know if you guys can hear that bleeding through the mic, but the cat is losing his mind. Let's foretell. Just take it easy, right? No attacks, we're playing defensively. Yeah, that's why his nickname's Timmy Talks a lot. 'Cause he's always just like crying, I say. He's got a lot to say. That's decent. We just get the scoop through pure Calamity Bringer madness. Oh, that's not Calamity Bringer, that was Quakebringer. Calamity Bearer and Quakebringer. We should fuse the two together. Just shutting down a lifelink deck. Your opponents can't gain life. Oh, I'm sorry. Going first, 3 land with a wipe. Turn 2 foretell. We have a little ramp on turn 3. Turn 4 we could wipe if we need. Doesn't seem too bad. And then turn 5 is Quakebringer organically. Turn 6 is the foretell plus 2 mana for squash. This is the way of things. Do we ramp or do we freezing flame? I think we freezing flame. Doesn't seem like we're in need of a field wipe here in any hurry of... Just pull the removal or, you know, have them kill their own creature, right? I'm a little worried about, you know, their potential removal. You know, Shambling Gas into Deadly Dispute. It's very, very good. Wow, 3 gas in the top. That's like great. Are you a god? But if they field wipe us... They make another treasure, and I destroy one. They'll just sack it. Oh, Plumb the Forbidden. The spell totally fizzles. And they make 2 more treasures. And then they draw 3. And lose 3 life. Wow. And then we have a clean attack lane. We hit for 3 ourselves. I don't know. They have 6 mana here. We're in Bad News Bears territory. Professor Onyx. Gulp. Let's hit for 3. Play the expensive variant of our Quakebringer. Just because we have nothing else to spend that extra 1 mana on, so maybe we draw another land and, you know, we can combo those 2 cards with the cheaper version. Or the cheaper version with another card. Oh, God. Let's pass our turn. You know, we have a Quakebringer engrave, 1 in play. They have 5 cards in hand, so there's no way that they don't have more removal. Right? They definitely do. They definitely do. Oh, maybe not. 4 damage. Wow. Like, if they had it, they would have used it before. We're dealing 6 damage here. Like, they need removal in a big way. Not blocking anything. Right, we have 19 life. We can take 10 damage. They have 4 mana available. It doesn't matter if they send it to the grave, they have to exile it. Here's 6 damage. We're undefeated. 4-0! I mean, I know we're just at 93%, it's nothing too impressive, but the deck is performing, you know, absolute wonders. Quakebringer winning a lot of games, and this Glasspool Mimic was the newest inclusion in the deck, getting, you know, its value worth right there alone. Alrighty, Izzet Giants version 2 performing a little bit more consistently than it had in the past. I'm absolutely crushing on the Glasspool Mimic. The fact that you can Cyclone Summon through the reduction of Invasion of Giants, right? Get that out for 5. Potentially cheaper because on turn 3 you can Prismari Command, you can Cyclone Summon on turn 4. And then, you know, oh no, I don't have any mana or that spell cost reduction in play. I can't Cyclone Summon the next turn anymore. Well, you absolutely can because you just use Glasspool Mimic for 3. And if that doesn't get the scoop from your opponent, I don't know what will. So the deck just keeps getting better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out that Linktree link to help support through the Patreon, all the affiliate links, and join the community. The Discord's in there. I've got music through Spotify, plenty of cool things, right? So check that out. Have yourselves a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.